there, it's Angie Zimmerman, the Wedding Flower Diva and the author of the Do-It-Yourself Wedding Flower Guide. If you'd like more information about my wedding flower guide, please visit my website, www.doityourselfweddingflowerguide.com. So I'm answering a series of questions for you, and the question that I would like to address is, are there some flowers that work better than others in a bouquet? And the answer is yes, absolutely. For the most part, what you want to take into consideration is the weather and how hot it's going to be, because there are some flowers that are just incredibly intolerant of heat. And the biggest offender in my mind is a hydrangea. And I love hydrangeas, and I use a lot of hydrangeas, and it seems to be a very popular flower these days, but it is very intolerant of heat. So if you're going to be in weather of 80 degrees or hotter, it's probably not a good idea to use your hydrangea unless you're in an air-conditioned room, or if you're just so set on wanting those hydrangeas for whatever reason, either sentimental, or it's your favorite flower, or it's the best color match, whatever it may be, then know that you're taking a chance and try to limit the amount of time that those flowers will be out of water. So while you're taking your pictures and so on, try to get those done as quickly as possible and keep your flowers lasting as long as possible by putting them back in a vase with a little bit of water, if it's a hand-tied bouquet. And when you're done, when you go into your reception, I always bring vases, and I deliver my bouquets in vases, and I always recommend that the brides put the bouquets back in the vases so that they get that water source again. So in terms of flowers that are pretty intolerant of heat, hydrangea, dahlias, delphinium, Gerbera daisies, sweet peas, muscari, daffodils, tulips, poppies, peony, ranunculus, and lilacs. So basically, if you're going to be at 80 degrees or hotter, those are flowers to be very careful of. If you're going to be in temperatures of 90 degrees or more, you want to be very careful, because there really are no flowers that like that kind of heat. The flowers that will withstand the heat the best are your tropical flowers. Things like orchids, proteas, ginger, anthurium, heliconias. Those are going to hold up better in the heat. And then a few of your standard flowers, and ironically, they're the least expensive flowers. Your carnations and mums and status will hold up pretty terrific in those hot temperatures, and they are your least expensive flowers. They're also, for most people, the most undesirable flowers. So it's kind of, you got to choose what time of year you're going to get married, and know that some flowers will hold up and some flowers won't. For more information, and I do give you a more complete list in the workbook, my Do-It-Yourself Wedding Flower Guide workbook, visit www.doityourselfweddingflowerguide.com. You can learn a lot more about my workbook and the DVDs and what's all involved, and that's where you can purchase them as well.